You know, got to keep it going, and you know, have to think of things that we can do besides this corona. We're almost signed in,
All
and
right.
in a minute, I'll see your face. So let me get this off. Bang. And then I'll have to sign on to my video. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, but where's your face? I don't think you signed in to the video portion.
Let me see.
It's to the left on the bottom. This is Raul. Raul, we have Rock Diesel, Santiago, Colin. We have, give me the skinny on the name.
All right, let me see. Hold on. Let me.
All right. This is Raul's first time on Zoom, so I'm loving it.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, what happened? Where'd you go, man? Oh, don't touch anything. No! Don't touch anything.
All right, all right.
Wow, great to see you.
You too, you too.
So Raul and I met in Miami like 5 years ago on a film. You're a stuntman, actor. You're in Texas right now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How's Texas?
Texas is great. Everything's starting to open back up. Starting to feel like life again. So it's all good out here. Thank God.
Good, good. You're healthy. The wife's healthy.
Yes, ma'am. We're just ready to start doing some production work.
Amen. I can't wait. My goodness. This is why I do the show, Raul, so I can keep us in touch. You know, it's important.
Yes, it is. Thank you for it.
No, my pleasure. Thank you. I mean, I'm a big fan. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
So, honey, how did you get into the film industry? Tell us a little bit about the history of.
Well, how I got into it was I was doing a fight at MMA fight, and then I was approached by a college student.
What's MMA, hon? What's MMA?
It's mixed martial arts, cage fighting that you see like the UFC style.
Yeah.
And then I was approached by a young man out of the college of Gainesville, Florida, asked me if I will help choreograph a fight. And I'd never done it before, but I called one of my buddies. He did it while I was watching him. And then then another buddy of mine named Richard Piss told me about an audition for Pain and Gain. So I went down to Miami. But before I went, I told him, dude, there's so many big guys here in Florida and stuff. And he told me, no, just go do it. I went and did it. 2 weeks later, Michael Bay's people called me and I got put into the movie. And ever since then, I caught the bug. So I've been doing it since 2012, since April 2012.
Fantastic. So you got introduced to the film industry through Michael Mann.
Oh, yeah.
Who has like 90 shots in a love scene.
Oh, Michael Bay.
Michael Bay, rather. Michael Bay. He did that scene off of the bridge in Venetian Causeway in Miami. It was a love scene, and it has like 40 different shots just on a love scene, man.
Oh, yeah. He was a pretty good guy to work with. I really enjoyed him. I liked the way he talked because he reminded me when I lived in New York, you know, we used the F-bomb a lot, and that's what he did. And people were amazed I was able to talk to him. You know, it's my first time ever doing it, but I was acting like me. So I was just bullshitting with him. He told me I was doing a great job, and everybody's go, how do you get to talk to him? I said, what do you mean? He said, we don't get to talk to him. Why do you? You worked one before? I said, no, it's my first time. And he said, then why is he talking to you? And I didn't know nothing about the business at all. I mean, I was fresh. And I said, I guess, because I talked to him like he's a person, you know, and I scare or bound down to him. And him and I talked the whole time we were there. And that's when I started cracking on Dwayne Johnson because of his shoes that he was wearing, because it's the 80s movies that were, 80s era. So I was teasing about his shoes. And then he stopped and he goes, what you laughing at? I told him about his kicks. And then he raised his eyebrow and he says, yeah, I do rock them, don't I? And then after that, we did a scene together, and then we started talking, and we just had a lot of common. And that's when he put me in Ballers, the pilot. And I just hit it off with him and Marky Mark, you know. And then what was his name? Anthony Mackie. He was pretty cool. But I hit it with Dwayne really good. I enjoyed working with him, and I look forward to doing it again.
Oh, dude, I love that show, Ballers. I mean, forget it. It's a great series.
I was heartbroken though when they moved it from Miami to LA. just made it harder to get on the show.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Why'd they do that,
Because of the governor of Florida,
Mm.
taking all the risk, taking any kind of payments or anything where they can make off the film industry and not giving it to us, giving it to Georgia.
Right.
So they had to get somewhere that looks tropical and nice and make it real. That's why they choose over there.
Yeah. So many
You
things are made in LA. So, wow, that's fantastic. So what was
Yes.
next after that? You went straight from,
I went there. I did a movie called Aztec Warrior. I was actually called, I think 3 weeks after I did the filming of Pain and Gain, and I was called to do a movie called Aztec Warrior with Luis Gosman and Terry Crews, and I was one of his wrestlers. And all of a sudden, I was called, and I was one of his main wrestlers, second film, and but the movie, some reason, has not been released yet. I have no idea why.
ah,
It's a Scott Sanders movie. He's the one that did Black Dynamite, with Michael J. White, and I have no idea why it's still sitting on the shelf, but it is. And just like I did this last film in California called Hipsters, Gangsters, and something. It was a crazy movie. But anyways, it's still sitting on this shelf, and it's Little Mini-Me's last movie that I did with him and French Stewart and all that. And I was a biker in that one. And I did stunt work. Whenever you do something like on motorcycles, consider stunt work. But I was just basically driving around California hills. I get hit by a bean, an alien bean. I become this insane clown and stuff. And then I go try to kill. Then I would go kill people. But,
you sent me the video, man. It was great. I
yep.
featured you on that film on the show like 6 months ago. It was great.
Thank you.
It's great. So tell me, do you have Terry Crews's phone number? Dude,
I got others. I got others. But you know who I'm anxious to work with, honestly? It might sound crazy, but it's Tom Sizemore. I love Tom. He's an amazing person as an actor. His life was screwed up, but he's actually getting it together, and he actually looks really healthy now. And I got his personal number and everything like that. And my fiance, they're, work buddies together and everything. And he's really, to me, he's a very nice guy. Him and his brother, Aaron.
Fantastic.
I enjoy them. And of course, all my martial arts people, man, I love them. Don the Dragon Wilson, Cynthia Ruth Rock, Harry Monk. I mean, just to name a few. Wow. Those guys and women are amazing, amazing people. I mean, they've been through so much and done so much through the years, but they're still humble. And that's how I like to see myself, as them.
Oh man, you're fantastic. You're so real, so funny, and
Thank you.
From the minute I met you, we had a ball on set. It was hilarious.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to do more with you though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me tell you, I'm hanging in there. I am determined.
Oh yeah.
I just wrote a feature, and I don't care. There's life after Corona, and we'll figure out a different way to do it.
Oh yeah. I got a movie coming out though in October. There's the name. People love him, people hate him. It's depend which vote, but it's called Donald Trump the Chosen, and it's on YouTube and stuff.
It's a script. It's a film you're working on now.
It's a film that I finished.
Oh wow!
And but it also hits on the coronavirus and stuff. No, I did this in Florida. I used to fly out there and did it in Florida. A lot of local talent, and yeah, you go on YouTube and check it out. I was very impressed with the style. Even if you hate the man or love the man, it grabs you because you still want to know what's going on. You want to know.
I thought,
but it grabs you.
Where is it on, honey? Netflix? What is it on?
No, it's HBO? A trailer right now. The movie comes out in October of 2020. But the YouTube video is a YouTube video. Yeah. Trailer, excuse me. It's called Donald Trump the Chosen.
Check it
and
out.
The man who did his name is William Torres. First time director and everything, but I'm telling you, he was spot on.
Wow.
He's been put his heart into it. Yeah, and sure. I'm very easy, and he used to be a cop in New York and everything, and he wanted to move down here and give local talents a shine, and he stuck with it. He's did really good in the editing on it. Oh, looks like the big times.
Hey, it's the editor makes or breaks the film, man. That's
exactly
there, and you do your magic at editing. Wow.
And the sound. You gotta have good
Sound. Poor people that don't even think about the sound. I'm like, oh my goodness, they don't even
Yeah.
know.
You and I worked on a film together. We had bad sound.
Woo! Well, this guy, we tried to help him, and he
Yeah.
had major production and lots of scenes.
Yeah.
I still think the best scene that was in that movie was the one that I directed, and he was in the car.
Yep.
Anyway, that's a whole nother story. He put a lot of work into that film too, man.
And that's what's sad, you put your heart, don't rush it. You should do it right.
Sound
you should
first.
really do
Sound
it.
first. People don't even understand. That's like filmmaking 101. People don't.
Oh yeah. They don't know how to do the voiceovers and stuff. If you hear win or whatever, just learn it, man. If you love your film, you do it.
Oh, my last short film I made, I had the biggest part of my crew was sound. I did lavalier plus boom plus this plus that.
Yep. I love it. Oh yeah.
Well, it's a learning curve. You know what I mean? This guy, it was a learning curve for him too. He took this.
Yeah.
He took this major project on, and you got to give him a lot of credit. Woof.
But I thank him because we met.
Exactly. And I had a ball.
And I met a lot of other people. Yeah.
That's the thing, is I met a lot of people that I still keep in touch with. And you and I worked after that again. We spoke about that before, man.
Yep. And then up from Florida to California.
Yeah. And you were great. You were the stunt organizer in a short that I produced out in LA, man.
Yeah. I enjoy that though. I mean, just working around that, it's just that's my cup of tea right there. And then I got my fiance, she produces stuff, but she also
name, what's her name?
Surlac Rouser, soon to be Colon.
Yes.
And but she's also in the film industry now. She landed a couple leads in a couple TV shows. Then she has this big fashion show coming up in December with all the big wigs. So she's actually rubbing elbows with Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Wow.
So yeah, she goes to California.
Honey, she's in California now?
No, not right now because of everything going on, but it's going to open back up and they're setting everything up. So we have a big fashion thing she has coming up, I think in November. So it's going to be a private event, but we'll try to get you snuck in there.
Honey, I saw George Lucas. I almost passed out at this. Yeah. I was at the LACMA museum, the city, and there was George Lucas. He's old and like 5 foot tall. I mean, I was like, I almost passed out. Legend.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas.
I
mean, Scorsese.
Remember, everybody laughed at him in college when Star Wars, and then boom.
One to go digital, man, changed the whole thing. He was like, oh, too bad, I'm doing it.
Yep. And he did this thing in college, and Star Wars became, how it is today.
I think it's Scorsese's about the only one left that shoots like only film. I think. Don't quote me.
He did with The Irishman.
Yeah, he still uses film.
Yeah.
But that's Scorsese. Wow. Lucas. Holy moly. Yeah. I was working in fashion when they switched from film to digital. It was interesting to see it even in I was working fashion shoots. And the camera guys went out and the digital cameras and the screens went in. And it was, it was in the 90s.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Be nice to see that.
Well, it was an interesting time,
Oh, yes.
So November, you got a lot of stuff going on. I cross my fingers and pray that we're all safe and healthy, where we can, we can get back to some kind of like new normal,
Yes. Yeah, everything's going to be different, but we'll make it. We always do, don't we?
Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready to go to New Jersey now, June 1st.
Filming or family?
Family and filming. Family. My mom's not feeling well, so I'm going to go up there. I'm going to quarantine for a couple of weeks, but I'm going to do some shows, up there as well, and try to move around a little bit, go down to DC.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So, dude, it's so good to see your face. I was like, holy moly's. I mean, we're on YouTube right now, and who knows who's on, but I'm just like, person to person, it's like, wow.
Oh, yes.
Tell me something else, man. What else is going on, my dear?
Well, We got the marriage coming up within a year. We're gonna go somewhere out of this country and get married on an island.
Oh, very nice.
And so that's gonna be real nice. And I'm just ready to get back to see my grandkids and everything.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're supposed to start production hopefully within 2 months.
Yeah.
On this film, and we're supposed to go to Washington State and film that.
Oh, it's beautiful up there, man. Wow.
Yeah. So that's where she's gonna go and do her
Oh, good.
thing, and then I got guest spots in it. And then he wants to put me in a show. But what he's doing is doing all these pilots and then selling it to I think Amazon or Netflix, one of the two. But he already has the deals.
That's
with
the
them,
new
so.
wave anyway. If you're not planning on selling your stuff to Amazon, what theater is going to be open? There's going to be any theaters open in the next couple of months?
Yeah, and whenever they do open, I mean, what's they're really going to show?
Who's going to go?
All the superhero movies don't come out till next year now. So.
Oh, is that how it goes?
Yeah, so they're all got 21s now.
Oh,
So,
I see.
but I know that Russell Crowe movie's coming out in July. So if they're open up, that'd be in theaters.
AMC went bankrupt.
Yeah,
They're not even reopening.
it's sad. But the drive-ins are going to start flourishing back
Yeah, I
up.
love drive-in. So who doesn't love drive-in?
Exactly. That's just reminds me of my younger days.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Trust me,
Yeah.
my husband and I used to go to drive-in all the time. We had a
Oh
good
yeah.
time. But I drive past Netflix all the time, and I said, when this stuff opens up, I got some friends who were like, Dina, we need some help. I said, I'll just go crash in the door, man, and just,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna have to be brave and be bold and do things differently. We have to figure it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Netflix, the new wave storm. But they kept a lot of people in working.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
nobody's working now, honey. Forget it. I mean,
Yeah.
LA is like shut down to the max. And hi, honey. That's my roommate. Is she a doll? And
Oh, yes.
the governor's got things like on lockdown times 10 for the movie stars, honey. He's not opening. LA County is like still echo. I haven't even heard when
Wow.
we're opening yet. So
Mm.
yeah.
I'm just glad they're doing it here.
Yeah, LA County, man, he is like, you know, 20 million people filed for unemployment, but they're like, we're on lockdown times 10.
Yeah.
So I do not know, you know, I said, let me move around a little bit, get to New Jersey. And
Yeah, just be careful going up there.
no, I got quarantined for 2 weeks. I was going to drive, but that's a 4,000-mile drive.
Yes.
I was like going to be brave, and I've done it before. I said, I am not ready to drive across, you know.
I did it.
I've done it, but
came to see my fiance from California, New York, but I loved it.
I loved it
4
too.
days.
I did love it. I did love it, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready for 4,000 miles. No. No. I just got tested negative. I'm healthy from the corona. I'm taking handfuls of vitamins. I'll wear a mask and 2 gloves when I get onto the plane.
Yeah.
And I'm not flying for another 2 weeks. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm not leaving till June 1st.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just like you said, you're ready to open up Texas. Well, I mean, you know, they're gonna have to open up the airports eventually. You know, people are, you know, you got to get on a plane eventually.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So yeah. What else? So you like went from obscurity to like right to Michael Bay to meeting these guys, and then, you know, how did your career, you know, just keep going, you know?
Well, from there, then I started doing from that one, I got on was it Glades? So many shows, just don't
All right.
forget their
So
names.
many. It was so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got from there, and then I got picked up by an agent. And after that, and then I got picked up with stunt people because I started out with the acting. Then I did a stunt for Graceland. Yeah, Graceland. That's the one I was. And
series?
Rosie, ma'am.
Graceland, is that a series?
That was a series in
I
Florida.
love that series. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was on every season on that one. And then the stunt work was because of Rosie Bernard. She gave me a shot and I did it and signed me up. So that's how I got from there. Then I did the movie The Infiltrator through them.
Dude, you're so talented. I mean, so talented. And it's all natural too. I mean, like people don't even realize. Oh yeah. I mean, it's just like blows me away.
Oh, thank you.
How's your son?
He's doing great. Boys, he's just a big boy, 6'10".
6'10". He's got a son who's 6'10".
Yep.
You look like a little
Yeah.
guy compared to him, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yep. He got me beat by 9 inches.
wow, he's got everybody beat by 9 inches. I never seen that.
Yeah, and
Spectacular.
now he's gonna he wants to join the Navy,
Wow.
and they want him, so
Well, God bless
he's
him. That's
gonna go
awesome.
to. Oh yeah, yeah.
How old is he?
So he's 27, just turned 27.
Wow.
Yep. Heck, I'll be 50 coming up in September.
Dude, don't even tell me about it. I'll be 60 in February. I'm passing out.
Time goes quick, doesn't
I'm
it?
like, it's reality, buddy. It's really
Yeah.
interesting.
But hey, it doesn't stop me though.
Me either. I feel fantastic.
I do too.
I'm
Yep.
so happy for you. I'm so happy
Thank
for you
you.
and your fiance. I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy that you're bold and brave, and sooner or later, we're gonna get out and get in the mix, and I know that you're already successful, and so is she.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, dog. Keep me posted.
I will. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you take care.
Take care.
Bye.